Hi, my Cancers. Welcome to your March 2019 love and relationship reading. I'm so sorry to all the water signs because my videos have been a bit late for you guys. My little baby ended up getting pretty sick with some kind of like congestion. And so his sleep patterns were off. He was up till like 3 in the morning and I just, could not get a grip on my sleep schedule. So anyway, so there's a lot going on for you coupled Cancers, so this video is for the couples, okay? Singles will have a different video. So I'm just gonna get right into it because, I used almost half the deck trying to do your guys' reading here. So let's start with some of your oracle cards here, Cancer. The first card we get here is wedding, okay? The situation involves a marriage. Now, not all of you are married, obviously, so this is involving, a partnership. Well, obviously you're coupled, so yeah, obviously it involves a partnership, but it involves a marriage-like partnership. So for those of you that are living with your partner, okay, sharing assets with your partner, this reading would be for you guys. Now, for some of you, you are actually married to this person, okay? And not that I want to talk about anything negative, but we do have the Tower card showing up. Now, for some of you, yes, there could be an unexpected, proposal, that kind of throws you off guard, okay? For some of you, there could be a wedding going on around you that you hear about and it's shocking to you. But I think what's going on here for the majority of you Cancers in this month of March is there may potentially be an ending unexpectedly to some kind of partnership, okay? Or something needs to end in terms of a phase that you're dealing with in your partnership. With the Five of Swords coming up in reverse here, it looks like you and this person could have been bickering back and forth, okay? You could have been fighting a lot. There could have been some kind of loss that you guys had to deal with, whether that's financially, emotionally, or so forth. Okay, and it does look like you guys are trying to come out of this energy right now, okay? And I will kind of get to your advice at the end about, the best way to proceed forward to kind of get out of this situation. Now, for a lot of you, for some of you, I just want to say there might have been something unexpected as well, like a move that happened, okay? Like your partner moved out, your partner had to go somewhere, okay? So some of you are dealing with that. Now we have the Two of Swords here, which is uncertainty, not knowing enough about a situation, about how to proceed forward, okay? Some of you could be in a phase where you don't know how to end a certain aspect of negativity in your partnership, okay? Maybe you and your partner are going through something and you're not certain about how to, make the situation better. For others of you, you could be teeter-tottering on whether or not you want your partnership or not, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be that serious for all of you. For some of you, it could be something as simple as, should I take this job? Because if I take this job, it's going to cause problems with my partnership, So you're weighing out some kind of decision here, but there's some lack of, certainty or clarity that's going on here. It could have to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? For others of you, again, it's, something like, should I take this job? Should I move here? Should I, there's a lot of options that you're weighing up at this time. Now with the Nine of Pentacles, again, some of you are trying to really focus on yourself right now, or your partner is really focusing on themselves. There could be a potential that either you or your partner, one of you, is acting single, okay? I don't necessarily feel that for most of you, but what I do feel is that there's some kind of need for independence here, okay? And I also feel that, you know, financial situations are an issue, and I did pull an oracle card for that I'll read after. Okay? Now, like I said, some of you, because I don't want it to be all doom and gloom, and the situation's going to be different for all of you. Some of you, going back to this Knight of Wands, again, the decision is, should I move to where my partner is? Should I travel to where my partner is? Because right now, you know, it's very difficult for us, and it's causing some kind of, you know, fighting or issue, okay? With the Knight of Swords here, it looks like somebody is going to be taking some action here. Okay, now that could be you or your partner. Some of you, your partner could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I feel the majority of you are not necessarily dealing with an air sign. Okay, now the card in this deck reads drama. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Okay, so it reads drama, so there could be a lot of drama going on around your relationship right now, Virgo, and this could be from outside people, okay, family members, friends. For others of you, and that outside person could be an air sign for sure. For others of you, it looks like I feel that most of you Cancers are going to be the one to take action here, okay? You're the ones who's going to be communicating about this. Now, if your partner is another Cancer and you're a Cancer, okay, or even for the crosswatchers out there, yeah, this could be either you or your partner coming in here, okay? I think what's going to be suggested here is that there's some kind of break, okay? So that you guys can seek some solitude here, so that you can think about things. So I feel a lot of my coupled Cancers really need to assess what's going on right now, okay? And really think about your partnership in order to proceed in the best way possible. So for some of you, it's not that you want to break up. Some of you just need to get away. You need to clear your head, okay? Now, for some of you, your partner could be a Virgo or another Cancer. And we also have Pisces here as well with the High Priestess. Some of you are getting answers through your dreams at this time. Some of you are really trying to find answers spiritually. I mean, some of you could even be speaking to somebody who does tarot, okay? Or another form of divination, okay? In order to figure out your next steps forward. But a lot of you Cancers, you're already intuitive and psychic yourself. So, you know, you're trying to figure out answers yourself here. So with that being said, Cancer, the next card we get is trust, okay? The situation is calling for you to have faith. So this is the angels and God, spirit, whatever it is you want to associate as the higher source here, okay, is trying to let you know that you just have to trust in the process. You have to let things play out without getting too emotionally involved. It took me a long time to do this. I'm a Cancer myself. I'm sure you know that because I pretty much say it all the time. But it took me a long time to not emotionally attach myself to a situation, and it was causing issues for me all the time. You know, I would be so obsessed with the outcome of something, and I was making the problem bigger for myself. But I think a lot of you Cancers have been through a lot of lessons, so at this point I'm sure the majority of you know that you shouldn't be so emotionally attached to that outcome, sorry. Okay, now with the trust card we get the Wheel of Fortune. and the World card. So I'm going to read these two together here. So for some of you with the Wheel of Fortune and the World card, again, we're getting an indication of you have to let things play out. You have to let things naturally unfold and come to an end, and, you know, let your energy disperse so that you can proceed forward in the best way possible. Now, with both of these cards, again, it's some kind of indication of travel here, movement, okay? Some of you could be seeking some kind of retreat, okay, just to get away. Now, once you guys do the work that's necessary to let go of these issues, okay, especially emotional issues in your relationship, that's when the World comes in, okay? And fortune will favor you. Okay, once that comes in, you're going to be successful once you work through this. Now, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So for some of you, again, there's some kind of distance between you and your partner. You and your partner could have separated temporarily and you could be back together at this point, okay? For others of you, there could have been a third-party situation, okay, or some heartbreak between you and this partner, but you're trying to come out of that now. Okay? Now, the heartbreak could have been from the things I just said, but we got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, it's almost like the wish that you had for your relationship may have not happened, okay? And so you're disappointed about that wish kind of not being granted. For some of you, this is an indication that your partner, in reverse here, that your partner has some kind of alcohol problem, okay, or drug problem. So there is that for some of you as well, okay? Now, I do believe that, you know, with the Nine of Cups, there could potentially be a wish fulfilled regarding your relationship, okay? But whatever that wish is, you know, there's definitely a delay on that. Which is normal for the Mercury retrograde, you know, as I'm sure you already know, there's going to be delays, okay? So for some of you, you have to let this situation play out, handle it the best that you can, and kind of just leave it up to fate at this point, okay? And I know that may not be the advice that you want to hear, but I mean, with the planetary, you know, things going on right now, sometimes that's all you guys can do is wait it out. Okay, now we have the Ten of Swords here in reverse. So again, some of you guys are dealing with a situation that's just not ending. Whether it's, you know, some kind of ongoing issue in your relationship, like, you know, drugs or money or, you know, whatever the case may be. And some of you, it's a partnership that just won't end, okay? You know, it just keeps coming back around. So some of you have to deal with that, okay? Now, for some of you, you could have already ended things with a partner, okay? And some of you could have been betrayed. And the Ten of Swords in reverse, of course, is those swords falling out of your back, right? So again, you guys are trying to come out of this energy at this point. I get the feeling for some of you, you may have broken up with a partner, you know, but you're still dealing with issues from that. Now, we have romantic feelings, okay? Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And we get the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you where your partner is an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, okay, this is really telling you guys to communicate with your partner. Again, you have to go through the motions. You have to assess how you're feeling about this relationship. Okay, for some of you, there is some kind of toxic energy attached to the situation. Again, it could be drugs, it could be third-party interference, it could be negative behavioral issues, okay? And for others of you, there's just some kind of finance issue going on in your life. You could be trying to really focus on your money, your home, your independence, okay? And there could be some kind of toxic issue with the money, okay? Like overindulgence in spending. I know that I had to go get counseling for a shopping problem because that was my addiction. I was dealing with shopping issues, and you know, it would always get worse when, well, like when my parents died, you know, I had no money to begin with, but I was blowing all my money because that's the only way I felt good. You know, and so for some of you, it's some kind of toxicity with your money. You know, it could be coming in from, you know, your job or whatever, however you get your money, and it's just you're spending it all, okay? You could be having difficulty making ends meet. Now, for some of you, you're dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, okay? And this person could have a, you know, a toxic issue going on. For some of you, this could be your partner who's, you know, coming at you, okay? But I feel that for the majority of you, the Queen of Swords is coming up as you, okay? So I feel that for some of you, yeah, for sure, you could be dealing with a earth sign and a air sign as your partner. But I feel for most of the Cancers out there, both of these traits are you. This is you trying to focus on your home and money, and this is you trying to really narrow down what it is that you want, and you're being very strict about it, and you're, you know, standing in your truth about it because you've faced a lot of loss, okay? The Queen of Swords has faced a lot of loss. She's known as the widow, okay? So there's that issue. Again, some of you guys are in the Hanged Man's position right now, just hanging out, okay? Trying to come to some kind of enlightenment here so that you guys can move forward. Again, it could be about some kind of issue, you know, in or around your relationship. I feel like you and your partner could have went through a difficult time, Cancer, where, you know, you could have lost love for the person. You guys could just be drained emotionally regarding this partner, okay? Now, for some of you, there is some kind of new beginning coming in here for you, okay, with the Ace of Wands here. And that could be the new phase in your relationship for sure. With the Six of Pentacles, this could be your partner becoming more, you know, generous with you, or you becoming more generous with your partner, and things balancing out. So that's definitely a positive. For others of you, this is some kind of new beginning with your money, okay? So you're getting some kind of news about a job or creative pursuit, and it's really going to start to balance things out financially. Again, I do think there's some kind of weight on it. Okay? Now, the next thing we have, and this isn't going to be for all of you, this part, okay, but we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you guys together. That's what the card reads, okay? I feel that for some of you with this card, yes, you are in a relationship. And for some of you, maybe you and this partner are going through that difficult time, okay? Maybe you broke up unexpectedly. It is a retrograde, right? And you're trying to call that partner back in for some of you. For others of you, you're in your relationship, but you're focusing on what do I want in a partner, okay? And so some of you are doing, you know, these prayers, okay? You're really, you know, meditating on what it is you want in a partnership, even though you're already in a partnership, okay? And, this is Spirit's way of telling you that those prayers are being heard and they are working on it, okay? So you need to go with the flow right now. with the Five of Cups in reverse, this is you guys trying to come out of some sadness and loss and regret here. Now, we do have stay optimistic about your love life, okay? Again, this has to do with positive affirmations, positive thinking. So for those of you that do tend to think negatively, which is a common Cancer trait, I know I think negatively all the time. It's really difficult to pull myself out of. You know, you guys should just, you know, again, try to become a little bit less attached emotionally to the situation, okay, so that you can think a little bit more clearly here. We do have you coming up as your own card here, Cancers, okay, the King of Cups here. So a lot of you guys are focusing on love right now, emotions, family, okay, and commitment. For others of you, your partner is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or has that in their chart at the very least. Okay? And with the Ten of Cups in reverse, again, this is... This could be, for some of you, again, there was some kind of loss in regarding the home or your emotions, okay? Especially if your partner was a water sign here. Okay? And for some of you, there's still things that you need to close out in terms of ending this one specific cycle. Okay? Now, actually, I'm going to go over here first. For some of you, the issue really may not be your partner, but it could be an ex for some of you, okay? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Now, for some of you, what this card is saying is you just have to close out, again, some kind of cycle with you and your partner. You're holding on to grudges, you know, you're holding on to too many things, and you need to clear that out in order to move forward. For others of you, it legitimately is an ex-partner, okay? And that could be that water sign, could be that fire sign, or it could be this earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay? On the other hand, some of you need to release your ex in order for things to work out, you know, with that earth sign, fire sign, or water. So you'll have to pick which, you know, obviously resonates with your situation. I also feel with the Release Your Ex card and the King of Pentacles, again, there's an emphasis on some kind of money and stability here. And for those of you that listen to readings a lot, I'm sure that you already know your finances and your love life are closely tied together. And I always tell my clients this, you know, because when a lot of them come for readings, it's not only are they having problems in their love life, they're also having problems in their finances. And, you know, often they don't want to hear about their finances, but I'm like, well, you know, you have to know about it because it's, number one, coming up, and number two, they're so closely tied together. If I'm unhappy, just in general, that's where I blow my money quicker. I'm like, whoa, what's going on with my money? You know, and I find that to be a common theme. And then we also get the finances and career card. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. Some of you are really trying to get a hold of your money here. Okay? With the Seven of Wands in reverse, you guys could have been facing a lot of challenges regarding your relationship. Some of you just had people interfering in your relationship, and that was a challenge. And I feel like you guys are trying to, you know, come out of that now, okay? Okay. For some of you, again, you get the Two of Swords, having some kind of uncertainty here. It could be regarding an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? For some of you, again, it could even be another Cancer here. especially for the male Cancers who are dealing with, you know, this female. Now, some of you male Cancers could be having issues, you know, with your baby mom and, you know, your partner. For others of you, you know, your mother could be significant regarding your relationship. Now, for others of you, there's, you know, news of a birth of a child, okay? And you may hear this around April, around Easter time, okay? So that's going to be for some of you. For those of you that are dealing with court and the legal system, we have the Four of Swords here. Now, this combination to me, again, could, and I don't know if I've mentioned this in other readings, but this combination to me looks like it could be rehab. It looks like it could be jail, okay? So for some of you, if you're awaiting a sentence to go to jail, and I mean, you would already know that. I'm not going to say that, oh, Cancer, you're going to go to jail, okay? And it's going to be something random. Like, this is for those of you that are dealing with the situation specifically. You already will know if you're going to jail or not, okay? Or if you're going to rehab. So that looks like it is either going to happen soon or going to come to a close for some of you, okay? Now, for others of you, there's going to be, for those of you that have been dealing with court, okay, it looks like, especially if it's been family court or something like this, it looks like you guys are going to go through a phase of healing here. Okay, so some of you, there's going to be a break in terms of court where things are going to calm down a bit. You're going to be able to assess the situation here. Okay, some of you, again, you know, court, I don't want to say court's going to come to an end, but I want to say that it's going to reach a better stage of, you know, allowing you guys to have a little break here. Okay, it looks like you guys have been pretty dedicated to this situation. And it does look like with the Justice card being upright that things are going to go in your favor. Or at least it's going to be fair for all parties involved, okay? Now we have the Eight of Pentacles. So again, some of you guys, you know, this is, it's a really balanced energy here, okay? Things are going to balance out again. And it looks like you guys have been dedicated. You've been doing your hard work in terms of court. Now, for some of you, you're dealing, you know, with court with an Aquarius specifically, or possibly a Libra, okay? And after some kind of delay, things are going to get better here. Now, for your guys' advice, again, there's been some kind of challenges here in terms of your partnership. Okay, you guys have been going through challenging energy, and you had to be strong about it, okay? Some of you could be dealing with Leo, or someone with Leo in their chart. Again, it does look like you guys are going to, for some of you, you need to travel, or you need to get away in order to clear your head. Okay, and for others of you, you're going to be successful here in putting a situation to rest. Especially if there's been some kind of gossip, okay, or people talking about your relationship. Again, it could be an air sign. Where you guys were feeling restricted about your partnership, or your partner was feeling restricted. I do see them coming out of that, okay? But you guys are going to need to communicate about that with the Eight of Wands. Again, with the Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands here, there's an indication of you have to travel or you have to move, something like this, before things get better. Okay, with the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups here, you know, some of you guys could be making some kind of apology or love offering to your partner. For others of you, your partner is doing this for you. And for others of you, you know, another water sign is just going to be significant in helping you, okay? This other water sign could be significant in helping you get away from this toxic energy. For some of you, it's a Capricorn. The other advice here is for you guys to come out of anxiety and stress. There may be a fire sign, female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be mother, friend, sister. Could also be a Pisces as well here. That helps you get out of your situation, okay? This person could also be communicating to you about the truth of some kind of sneaky behavior that's been going on. This person could be helping you get back things that you have lost, okay? During some kind of move, you know, some kind of breakup. This person's going to help you come out of some kind of sadness here and help you balance things out here with this Sagittarius energy here, this balance, okay? So, my coupled Cancers, that is your reading for the month of March. I hope it resonated for you guys. If it did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.